Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have got a bunch of new World Tournament units. I'm probably not too high on a lot of them. I don't think they're going to be very good. Now hits here, I kind of went like this. I mean, obviously the smartest thing we do is just absolute max dodge. Because it's one of those things where it's like, he could do 50 supers, but it probably isn't going to matter so much. But, you know, if he actually dodges, you're probably not going to get one shot. This batch of World Tournament characters seems a little bit undertuned. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of bit undertuned. So keep that in mind. Yeah, I mean, this hit wants both dodge and additional, though. He does build up by additionals, but my response to that would be good luck. Alright guys, here we go. We are here in an event. Now hits, I mean, we've seen a lot of free-to-play characters. Oh good. Incredible rotations right here. You know, one of Hit's best linking partners is Jiren, and I mean, you guys know we hop in and the fight usually does look like that. I mean, I guess I could just reset, but we're already here. Alright, so Hit, what is this slot 1 ability? 100% attack, and an additional that has a 50% chance to be a super, and then a 70% chance of stunning the attacked enemy as the first attacker in the turn. Sure. Yeah, let's go. That sounds like a great ability. What do you think, chat? You don't need the super. What do you think, chat? Is that a good ability for a free-to-play character? Oh, type advantage. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, so, obviously, I mean, we didn't need to just show that's horrible. We don't need to put him in slot 1 for the rest of the video. But yeah, I mean, he has a dumb dickhead ability. I don't even, like, that's a joke. That's a joke. What an utter joke that they would give him that. Alright, so we got all 4 attacks, which is the best he could do. So, Hit can get, you know, his normal super. Additional that has a 50% chance to be super in slot 1. Then he gets another super if there's a Goku enemy. And then finally, he could do the Hidden Potential System additional super. So, there we go with that. So, yeah, nice. Oh, Hito. What a comedian he is. Yeah, he takes a lot of damage. He does build up with super attacks. I mean, we could get him next to Jiren, and we can actually take advantage of his links and have more than no links up, but, I mean, it is what it is. I guess I should have brought, full power. Who is that? STRUI. They also pointing at STRUI. Thank you, STRUI. Well, that was a great first run. Okay, sure. STRUI, what's with him? He never dodges for me, STRUI Goku. Alright, let's just come right back in. I think I'm gonna... Let me get rid of STRUI, put full power Jiren on the team anyway. Alright, guys. A little bit of a better opening rotation right here. Now, you guys know, when we do these showcases, a character's got these abilities. I mean, I want to show what the ability looks like. So, dumbass Hit, this loser, has that ability in slot 1, which you know, to be clear, you will never do that, ever. I think that this hit, okay, so like, you know, let's pull the layers back. This hit is not actually the worst character ever released, ever. Oh my god, what a shock. But Battlefield and Super Battle Road is it. Because this hit has stuns everywhere, and he does have some dodge in slot 2 or 3. So that makes him a very capable option. Here's an example. Metal Cooler. Battlefield Metal Cooler. You know, a lot of the same players who would say, I will never grind World Tournament ever. I don't care if we get the characters for free from missions I'm talking about. But then, you know, then they're going, oh, Battlefield is so stupid. It's such a terrible mode because they're dying in it. Well, I mean, this hit, funny enough, would actually be useful in Battlefield. Battlefield Metal Cooler is one of the most oppressive bosses we've ever seen, but you could just stun him. I mean, he can dodge, right? But you can stun him. So, all right. Let's take a look at Hit's links, and then we'll go over his passive next turn. All right, so link set here. Supreme Warrior, that's a rare one. Experienced Fighters, Cold Judgment, Infighter, Shocking Speed, Warriors Universe 6, and Shattering the Limit. So, all right, let's see what Hit's going to look like. Now, Slot 2 or 3 is definitely where you're going to want to run him. But I got bad news. I think without that extra 100% attack and the additional he gets in slot 1, I don't know why he gets that in slot 1. I've got no clue. I mean, his damage, yeah, it's just, if we're running this guy, it's for his stuns. Because he has stuns all over and attack debuffs and shit all over the place. So, like, that would be my... Are you shitting me? What? What? Okay, we lived because we have natural true type advantage, but sure. Okay. I mean, yeah, dodge is good, but, like, you could just not dodge as well. Okay. Yeah, because hit... He lowers enemy attack by 30% for 3 turns, gets 2 ki, and then has a high chance to dodge as the second or third attacker in the turn. Yeah, great. Really good so far. Alrighty. Well, I must confess, the little birdie in my ear is telling me this is a hit in slot 1 turn right here. Now, luckily enough, again, very good RNG for us. We get hit in slot 1, and bitch-ass UI Goku is not pressuring slot 1, really. So, we're going to have good linking abilities up right here. Oh, we're going to have Cold Judgment up, too, with, you know, Jiren in his, transform state. That's going to be pretty good for us. So, Jiren is going to give them massive attack in slot 2. We're going to have hit fully built up. Let's just quickly go over his super attack effect and his passive here. Alright, so hit 2 ki, 160% attack and even start a turn, 120% attack and even on super. He gets 20% attack and defense with each super attack performed up to 80%. He gets 100% attack and then an additional has a high chance to be a super. And then a 70% chance to stun the attacked enemy as a first attacker in the turn. Then the ability we talked about earlier, lower enemy attack by 30% for 3 turns, 2 ki and high chance to dodge a second or third attacker in the turn. 70% chance to crit if the enemy's in attack down or stunned. And then guaranteed additional super if you're fighting a Goku. Does need to be an adult Goku too. Kid Goku does not count. Alright, cool. Super attack effect here. He stacks attack, 30% attack. Gets 30% defense run turn. Supreme damage, and then has a 50% chance to stun. Certainly not really too impressive, but again, I think that you could get value out of this hit. Pretty good value. In Battlefield or Super Battle Road type stages. Right? I mean, we're going to get, you know, Super Battle Road stages for rapid growth, super bosses, target Goku, and shit like that. And hit could be useful in there. I mean, he's getting some 11 millions right here. There you go, 12 million. We've definitely seen worse, but I don't recommend him in slot 1. Of course, hidden potential submission normal, not shocking. I don't recommend him in slot 1, obviously. 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 Alright, Jiren has 100% damage reduction, idiot, so that's not going to do anything. Yeah, here, thanks. We'll tank that for double digits. Thanks, bud. Alright, guys, we're probably going to go down right here, but, I mean, you know, it is what it is. That's fine, that's fine. Alright. We can't put base Jiren in slot 1. Standby Jiren is pretty safe in slot 1, though. Alright, well, I guess we could go into full power. Maybe I should do that instead. Yeah, I mean, that way we'd be able to get full power Jiren in slot 1. Then we could have still the support. I mean, we have hit fully built up. I mean, I'm going to put him in front of Tech UI Goku Super because that's going to maximize our links, but we'll see how things are going to go. Alright, we reset. Let's go into full power Jiren. Obviously, we'll be safe right there. Remember that this Tech UI Goku, he's not supering, actually. Okay, sure. Because I was going to say, Jiren will show up. He'll give us a Scouter. And remember, Tech UI Goku can only super attack in slot 2 anyway. I love this. I love this fight having that because it's a great showcase fight. Because, you know, of course, like most characters are, you know, fish in slot 1. But, you know, so many characters, oh, they get 100% defense on super attack, and then they get 50% from the super attack effect and stuff like that. So it's really good test to see how a character can hold up against a reasonable power super. UI supers for like 2.7 million, so we could kind of see how things are going to look. All right, so it's a good turn right here for hit. Fully built up. Remember, he does stack and stuff like that. We'll probably finish out this run, and then Hit does have a lot of kind of like debuffs and stuff like that I do want to kind of like show. So we'll probably go to one of the immortal fights, maybe like Super Saiyan 3 Broly, and then just, you know, apply some of these debuffs. Or maybe we go to like the Bojack fight or something like that. I'm actually closing in on 1,000 medals for Super Saiyan 3 Broly, because I've done so many showcases in that stage over the years, right? That's a hit on potential system additional super right there, okay. Alright, yeah, I mean, that's basically what Hit can do. Like I said. Oof, yeah, he's bad. Wow, okay. I mean, that is true type advantage and class disadvantage, sure, but, I mean, still, I mean, he sucks dick. Yeah, he seems pretty shit. Okay. Let's just go to the Super Saiyan 3 Broly fight, because I think we're actually probably going to kill UI Goku right here. This is a ridiculous turn. So we're just going to kill him. So we'll just go to the Super Saiyan 3 Broly event or one of these immortal fights and show Hit, you know, with some of these debuffs that he does have the ability to do. Alright, guys, we have this rotation. I'm surprised that UI Goku actually did live, but let's just play this just to see. Jiren is probably just going to kill UI Goku and Cell 1 anyway, so let's see how this is going to go. Yeah, Jiren does carry a pretty big hammer, so... is that for you? Let's see. No, Hit! Hit is actually going to get to do a little bit. Okay. Alright, let's see if Hit could do something for us here, then. Okay, well, I mean... we don't want him dodging. Oh, boy. Okay. Sure. No way. And then he kills us. Wow. That, you can't even make... You cannot make that up. Alright, guys. So we're here in another run. I did just want to show off how Hit, right? He gets the attack debuff when we're in... I think it's when we're in slot 2. Or does that just apply no matter what? We'll see in a second here. He has, what, a 70% chance to stun the attacked enemy as the first attacker in the turn. I would imagine most of the time you couldn't and shouldn't take advantage of that. But then he does have a high chance to stun on his super attack effect as well. Alright, let's just put him in slot 1 right here. And let me see. So Hit, the attack debuff, attacked enemies attack minus 30% for 3 turns. That is reliant on him being in slot 2 or 3, right? Let me see here. We'll be able to tell just as soon as he hits Broly right here. Yeah, it is. Okay, so in slot 1, he has a 70% chance to stun for 1 turn and a 50% chance to stun for 2 turns. And then in slot 2, he would lower enemy attack by 30% for 3 turns, and then he would also have a 50% chance to stun for 2 turns in slot 2. Alright, guys, we're back. Here, let's just go ahead and go into Jiren's standby mode. So yeah, I'll probably just make this the last rotation, because this will show off all of Hit's abilities, right? You know, we do have a 70% chance to stun, or excuse me, a 70% chance to crit, I'm sorry, since the enemy is in attack down or stunned. We could see that, legendary Super Saiyan Broly up here. He is defensive debuffed, but he's also stunned right now. So with him, I'm still kind of getting used to the new symbols and stuff like that. I mean, you know, again, we're talking 10 years, and then they're like, all right, now let's update it. It's like, okay, I mean, that's fine, but it's, you know, it's going to take a little getting used to. So, all right, we'll be able to see that since Broly's debuffed. You know, we could maybe see him get, like, a stun off or something like that. But, you know, we saw all of Hit's abilities. So, in summary, he's not the worst ever because I do see value in him, right? Like, with all the debuffs and then, you know, a chance to dodge shows me that he could actually be helpful in content. So, it's like, I could give him a bit of a pass, but I do wish that these World Tournament, like, EZAs were actually, like, way more competitive. The game would just be better, flat out, if they were, but, I mean, whatever. At least we can use this guy against, like, battlefield or something like that, right? So there we saw the stun, we saw the attack debuff. Yeah, so there is the World Tournament EZA hit. Alright, guys, well, there was Hit. Again, I mean, he could be better. 1000%, but I suspect we're going to see worse from this these World Tournament EZAs here. Here's his sticker. You guys will have to forgive me. I won't be giving him a sticker. So this is tremendous potential Hit. Leader skill is AGL type key 3 and 100% to stats. Passive is Universe 6's Pillar. He gets 2 key and 160% attack and defense at the start of turn. 120% attack and defense on super attack. 20% attack and defense with each super attack performed up to 80%. He gets 100% attack and an additional is a 50% chance to be a super. And then has a 70% chance to stun as the first attacker in the turn. Then he lowers the attacked enemy's attack by 30% for 3 turns. And then gets 2 key and has a high chance to dodge as the second or third attacker in the turn. So that's kind of the point, right? And why I think he is at least usable is we could run him as like a slot 2 or slot 3 stunning dodger against, you know, Battlefield Metal Cooler or a Super Battle Road stage. Then he has a 70% chance to crit if the enemy is in attack down status or stunned. And then he gets a guaranteed additional super if there is an enemy Goku. His super attack is the time skip. He stacks attack by 30%. Let's actually just confirm that. I mean, the numbers are static, but yeah, 30% attack stat, 30% defense, supreme damage, and then a 50% chance to stun. We see that right there. So yep, I mean, he's got it's a great super attack effect, right? Attack, stacking, defense, and stun. It's good. Pretty much, I mean, 90% of characters these days have pretty good super attack effects. They don't really shaft characters too often with those. Unless you're LR Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. Then his link set is Supreme Warrior, Experienced Fighters, Cold Judgment, Infighter, Shocking Speed, Warriors Universe 6, and Shattering the Limit. Link set not really the greatest, because, like, here's his best linking partners, right? I mean, yeah, LR Jiren, I guess, and Full Power Jiren, sure, but it's overall not very good. I mean, I guess, like, Krillin and Gohan on Rapid Growth, and Ultimate Gohan on Rapid Growth, I don't know, a bit of a mess, right? I'd say it's a bit of a mess, for sure. 12 key multiplier, 140% right there. And then here's his 200% leaders. So I just hit, I mean, Jiren, excuse me, is kind of like his best partner, sort of. I mean, of good characters. So I just ran him on Jiren's team. Attack UI Goku's a real team. Topo is, but I mean, it's, you know, Double Topo is probably not as... back in April, Double Toe was a beast of a team. Not really so much now. And obviously, Super Bosses sucks, but, I mean, neither of these teams I'm dying to run, but, yeah. Alright, so there's that. Then, our boy Hit has got a couple of category teams that he's on. So, I mean, he could help on, like, a Super Battle Road stage for... any of these categories, I would say. So this, of course, is the Universal Survival Saga that he's on. Okay. Hit is also on Universe 6. A million hits all over there. Hit is also on the Target Goku category team. Category gets more and more buffs by the day, of course. Hit is also on Rapid Growth. Always nice to get more options for Rapid Growth, for sure. Hit is also on the Space Traveling Warrior category. Wait. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so free. Okay, I just realized, yeah, that this freeze is on there. Okay. That from the Dokkan Quest mode, sure. But yeah, Space Traveling Warrior right there. And then Hit is also on Legendary Existence, too. Okay, cool. Hit is also on the Accelerated Battle. Accelerated Battle always trips me up. Yeah, this is the Accelerated Battle category right here. Okay, awesome. Then Hit is on Tournament Participants. One day, again, this is going to be a really crazy team. Maybe like a BoJack movie Super Saiyan 2 Gohan that leads this or something like that someday would be fire. And then finally, Hit is on Super Bosses, which, yeah, Super Bosses. I sure wish it would have gotten the respect it deserved this year, but it is what it is. So, there we go. There is the World Tournament Hit. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time.